Hello, people. Happy Slurs Day. That's right, it's FTG Friday Eve. And boy, it's cold out today. Now, it's frigid out here, folks. I'm trying not to swear. It's too cold to swear. Tonight it's going to be 2 degrees Fahrenheit. It's not a wind chill or anything like that. The actual temperature is 2 degrees Fahrenheit tonight. You know, it's probably about 8 degrees right now, maybe. When little man gets on the bus tomorrow morning, it's going to be warmed up to a toasty 3 degrees, they're saying. So, I hope you guys are all staying warm. So what can we talk about without swearing? Well, tomorrow's FTG Friday. What will I be able to come up with? I got something planned. It might not be too filthy, but it'll be fun. That's what she said. No, lately, things have been very busy. You know me, people. But, well, let's talk about toots. Before we do that, can you see the moon behind me? Hold on. You see that moon? Wherever you live right now, go outside and look at the moon. I can't zoom in on it. The moon tonight is huge. I think they're calling it a super moon or a cold super moon or something. Check that out. Well, that's what it looks like. That's the moon up there. They say that we landed on that moon. Some human being, a man, Neil Armstrong, they're saying, walked on that moon on July 20th, 1969. That's before I was born. They say that we can't go there again because they lost the technology. True story, folks. Should we make it that kind of a video? Let me know in the comments. Did we go to the moon or not? Did we? Did we? What do they call it? Neutral Buoyancy Laboratory. It's in like the Houston area. It's a NASA thing where there's mock-ups of a supposed space station, and there used to be a space shuttle in there, and it's like a humongous pool. And they put the stuff underwater, and there's all green screens and cameras, and I mean, it's just a fact. They'll tell you all that. They simulate like space missions. Space missions. You know, now space, I think, is supposed to start at like, what do they say? 62 miles above sea level? Like, I don't know, people. I mean, you saw Elon Musk's rockets, right? None of them have made it to space. They like skid against something that looks like a jet ski or the wake from a boat. Like, it hits, I'll just say it's the firmament. It skids across the firmament, and that's about it. And now they'll tell you about these other things that nobody knows or can prove, but like the Van Allen radiation belt that's like just a little further out from low Earth orbit, and it goes on for, I guess, thousands of miles or something, but you can't fly through that because there's radiation and all this, and apparently the radiation, you know, would, kill you. You know, it would, there's no way to protect against it. And they're saying that in 1969, in like a tin can technology, all your cell phones and everything like that, now even, calculators, they're more powerful than whatever technology they had back then. But go ahead and just keep believing it. Yes, they want you to believe that these guys in a tin can flew to the moon through the supposed radiation belt that, okay, but we haven't been back. And we're not allowed to go to Antarctica either, right? Why can't we freely explore Antarctica? Look up Admiral Byrd, everybody. Well, now that I got that off my chest, let's talk about toots. Lately, and I'm going to say like the past, 5 days, or like his past, say 4 or 5 live streams, they're all about dirty, filthy, salacious, criminal, sexual stuff. And now that's not a cuss word, people, I can say that. But he's talking about these various people and allegations of improper or criminal sexual behavior and all kinds of stuff. Like there was a video with the Jussie Smollett and Jared Leto. He had a Kevin Spacey one. Tonight, I think he's still live. Maybe he was live before. I looked at a little of it, and he's talking about a case of like a high school football coach or a college, yeah, I think high school, who like disappeared in the Appalachian Mountains and Virginia, and they're looking for him because he's wanted on like 10 charges of some kind of sexual procuring images of minors or enticing minors for sexual stuff, illegal, like, you know what I'm talking about. And me just talking about this, that's not cussing. I didn't break my challenge, people. But that's what he talks about. And you can talk about whatever you want, man, on your YouTube channel. Go ahead. It's just funny, though, that, I've watched, I think the other night I watched his Big Brother's video. What was he doing? He was eating like a corn snack or something like that from down there. And I'll tell you what, folks, I think I watched like at least 3/4 of the video. I didn't see anything that I could criticize in it. The guy seemed like he was enjoying eating his corn snacks. And I mean, he wasn't talking about any kind of stuff. Like, now listen, I'm not sticking up for him, but let's be honest here. It's funny they're not talking about Charlie Kirk anymore, huh? What are your feelings on Erica Kirk, people? Something's fishy, right? Anyway, I didn't see, the guy talking about anything. Now, today or tonight, the guy did a live chug challenge, and he was chugging some kind of, I think, Reaper sauce or something from down there. And I didn't watch it like I watched that corn nut review or whatever he did the other day, but from what I could see, I didn't really see him talking about any kind of, like, messed up stuff or anything. But it's funny that his younger brother, Tootsie, he just can't get away with it. He's like a moth to a light, or a fly to a pile of dog excrement. That's right, we're not going to say the word, we're not cursing. But that's what it's like. It's like he's a fly on dog excrement, a moth to a light. Like, he just can't get enough of it. That dirty, filthy, seedy, salacious, sexually tinned, improper, underage talk. Like, that's what he does. And now I could see that his his life partner, whatever she is, I don't know if they're married or boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, whatever they are, but she, I think, is live right now, or she was right before I did this, and she's talking about all kinds of predator stuff. And I swiped back in it, and I saw, and she's talking about like some kind of improper underage sexual stuff and all that. And like, why are they all doing that? Not all, because remember, the Kingmaker, he's just doing his thing, man. He likes eating products and reviewing whatever, and yeah, he's, again, I'm not sticking up for him, but that's what he's doing. Seems comfortable doing it. His little brother, well, he's doing his thing. He's comfortable doing it. He's talking about dirty, filthy, salacious, sexual stuff, all of it improper. And jeepers, I hope I didn't use any cuss words. I'm just talking about this right now the way I am. I'm not breaking my challenge. What are we? Is this December? Today's the 3rd, right? So I don't think I'm breaking the challenge, right? I'm 3 days in, 4 days in, whatever it is. People. Again, check out that moon. Look at that. That's the moon. What do they say? 200 and something thousand miles away. I'll tell you what. That thing right there is local. It's local. It's the same size as the sun. It produces its own light. It's not a reflection. It produces its own light. And they say that the gravitational forces from that thing right there create tides, and the tides in the ocean and all that stuff. And by all that stuff, I mean the ocean, because for some reason it'll pull the water at sea level and make it higher or lower, but it won't do that to a lake, people. Why not? Why not for lakes? Now, if we're going to talk about lakes, then we got to talk about gravity. Is gravity holding all that water to this great globe Earth of yours? Is it gravity? I think it is. I think gravity holds that water down. But if you stand in your yard and you throw a baseball, it should drop to the ground as soon as you're throwing it because of the force of that gravity, right? And how come, you know, an insect, a bee, something like that, it can do whatever it does. Birds, they can do what they do. They can fly, whatever. You can jump off the ground, but the forces of this thing hold the oceans and lakes in place, yet it pulls the water in the oceans and makes them high and low tide. And no matter how big the lake is, there's no tides. I mean, I don't know, folks. And I didn't do harm reduction yet. And that's a promise. It's too cold. I mean, here we are in 2025, and, you know, there's no more smoking inside. I had an apartment. You know, I had an apartment before. Son was born on East Main Street. What? Right? Yeah, and could smoke inside. Whatever, landlord didn't care. You know, everybody smoked inside. It was a while ago, 10 years ago. But even before we moved over here, like, could smoke inside if I wanted. And, you know, until we had a kid, but it's just like, you can't smoke inside anymore. It's like, you get on the house and you just ain't gonna be allowed to smoke inside. It's your house, and you're not gonna, I don't know what inside. Still, I didn't do harm reduction. You gotta believe me, folks. Look at that moon. That thing right there. Do you think it's a reflection of the Earth? The greater Earth that we're on? Like, do you think that thing up there is a reflection of where we are? You know, I've heard theories that we're just like one crater. You know how we got all these little craters up there? That we're just a one crater in the reflection of the greater Earth that we're on. I don't know. This is getting deep. I'm going to have to go do the harm reduction, folks. Well, that's enough. Hang in there. Stay tuned for tomorrow. I hope I didn't cuss during this video. If I do edit this video and you see me edit anything out, it's probably just because of that me stupid whatever cat got my tongue before, but I don't think I've cursed or anything. I did talk about the sexual stuff that Toots is talking about. Why does he keep talking about that? He just can't get enough of it, you know? You people watch. As you've seen through this entire video, maybe not, I don't know my editing, but there's a donate button up here. I need you to go ahead and hit that donate button, people. Christmas is coming. Oh, that's all I got. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to have something special. Let me take this glove off so I can work my phone. Stay warm, folks. And above all, find the goodness. And watch your mouth. No slurs today. It's Slurs Day.